Hello everyone, my name is Sena Aynanos. In this video, I would like to talk to you about our recently published paper titled Coins, Cards or Apps, Impact of Payment Methods on Street Parking Occupancy and Search Times. This is a joint work with Professor Mehmet Gümüş and Professor Weiqi. We all know that urban parking is a common struggle for drivers worldwide and it significantly affects their daily lives. According to the parking literature, drivers typically spend 3 to 14 minutes searching for a parking spot, and this search for parking contributes to city traffic. If we zoom out and look at the big picture, we can talk about two main aspects affecting street parking management. First of all, vehicle reliance worldwide is increasing as fewer people use public transport and more live in suburban areas. Meanwhile, cities are redesigning themselves. Municipalities are reallocating space to support sustainable alternatives such as bike lanes, shared mobility stations, and pedestrian zones, all of which actually reduce parking availability. So, the question becomes, should we provide more parking? But the more parking spaces you provide, the more cars will come to fill them. Furthermore, it's really costly for municipalities to manage those parking spaces. To understand how cities can manage this growing imbalance between rising demand and shrinking supply, our study examines how different payment methods and price shape drivers' parking behavior. In most cities, after finding a parking space, a driver decides how much to pay in advance, considering the parking price and their anticipated needs. Determining the payment amount is difficult for drivers as they are often unable to predict their parking durations accurately. However, this is not the end of their decision process. They also decide on how to pay. Given that using different payment methods can sometimes be a hassle, especially if a driver needs to extend their parking time, we seek answers to three research questions. The first two are about the effect of payment methods and price, and their interaction on the payment amount. Finally, we will provide an answer to the question of what the impact of price changes and payment methods is on occupancy and search times. The results from our real-life transaction data show that the strength of the relationship between price and payment amount changes depending on the payment method. For example, the payment amount for those who pay by credit cards when the parking fee is lower is 16% higher than the payment amount when the parking fee is higher. However, the change is different for mobile app users and those paying with cash. Therefore, municipalities can tailor pricing to the dominant payment type in each area to shape revenue and behavior more precisely. Our study also revealed that drivers who use mobile applications to make the payment pay less than cash and credit card payers. Therefore, managers can introduce or promote mobile channels in zones where faster turnover is needed. With the help of our discrete event simulation, we also showed that adjusting pricing policies based on demand or by only introducing mobile payment options, municipalities can improve occupancy rates and reduce search times. However, the effect of lowering the price is greater than the effect of increasing the price on both occupancy and search time. Furthermore, the results show that pricing policy has the highest impact in areas with medium occupancy rates, which indicates the existing of a sweet spot where the impact peaks before diminishing. Thank you for your interest in our paper. I appreciate your time and engagement with this work.